Chapter 51 The Winning Family, King Yan. You are listening at novelfull.audio. After saying goodbye to Xiaoxia, Xiaoji and his team continued their down-to-earth journey with the goal of Autumn Leaf Town. Now they are in a blazing wilderness. Henin Xiaojiang, is there any water to drink? I'm almost dying. Xiaoyao felt like he was about to be dried out. Xiaojiang looked at the kettle and shook his head helplessly. It's gone, there's not a drop of water left and we're still a long way from the next town. Ah, Xiaoyao's sister and brother Sigma. Ah, what should I do? There is no water. No, I'm a little dizzy. Xiaoyao is about to fall down, and Xiaojiang is about to fall down soon. Xiaoji had no choice. After all, water-type Pokémon couldn't drink water from their water guns, so Xiaoji had to send out the water-splitting fish and the lobster soldiers to use water guns to give everyone a shower. At least they could stay strong for a while. At this moment, a fire-breathing camel carrying 2 volcanoes came over with an uncle beside him. Excuse me, what's wrong with you? Xiaoji briefly explained the situation. Hello. Because the weather is too hot, we have run out of water, so. I see, then please come with me, my home is right in front. The uncle warmly invited. Really? Xiaoyao, Xiaosheng and Xiaojiang immediately resurrected on the spot after hearing this, making Xiaoji feel a little ashamed. Later, Xiaoji and his party followed the fire-breathing camel and his uncle to his house. His family reclaimed land in the wilderness and had its own vegetable garden. Since there were few people nearby, they were very hospitable. The family was Uncle Haruhiko, his wife Yaju, and his daughter. Xiaoxue, mother-in-law Guandai. 4 people. We're full. Thank you for your hospitality. Pika by. But the only special thing is that Xiaosheng was fascinated by the glass of water handed over by Xiaoxue, and his face turned red. As long as Xiaosheng dared to take a step forward, Xiaojiang would go up and take revenge. By the way, I heard that you plan to participate in the Hoenn League competition, right? Asked the eldest Granny Mitsuyo. Yes. To be precise, I am participating. Xiaoji replied. To tell you the truth, my eldest son Ryohei is traveling outside in order to become the champion of the Pokémon contest. Anjiang said with pride in his eyes as he talked about his son. That's right. That's why you are so kind to us. Xiaoji responded with a smile. By the way, in this case, why don't we have a battle? Grandma Mitsuyo's eyes revealed the fighting spirit. You know, everyone calls us the winning streak family. Ah, the sudden invitation to fight caught everyone off guard. Haruhiko and the other 3 also showed their fighting spirit towards Xiaoji and the other 3. The 4 of them spread their wings together and shouted, "We are a winning streak family." Xiaoji and others, winky face. After all, Xiaoji and the 4 of them had eaten someone else's meal, and they agreed after just one battle. While leading Xiaoji and others to the battle arena, Haruhiko introduced, as I just said, my eldest son Ryohei is traveling outside in order to become the champion of the Pokémon League. Anjiang also added, with the mood of cheering for Lianghei, our family. Often does Pokémon competitions. But the family fights by themselves, and they get tired of it after a long time. Xiaoxue interjected. Then, how about playing a 4-on-4 match? Grandma Mitsuyo suggested with a smile. Wait a minute, Xiaosheng doesn't even have his own Pokémon yet. Xiaoyao said worriedly, but Xiaosheng glanced at Xiaoxue and insisted on borrowing the Pokémon for a fight. Very good. Then Haruhiko will be the forward, Yaju will be the second forward, Koyuki will be the deputy general, and the general will be me, the old woman. Mitsuyo's mother-in-law turned to the Haruhiko family and made serious arrangements, in order to cheer for Ryohei. This battle absolutely can't lose. Yes. The 3 responded in unison. Xiaosheng, then I will lend you the fire chicken. You are familiar with this one. Xiaoji handed the fire chicken's elf ball to Xiaosheng. Yeah. Thank you, Xiaoji. After arriving at the battle site, they found that it was very standardized, and Xiaoxue said that it was the result of their family's labor. The first match is Haruhiko vs Xiaojiang. with Mitsuyo Granny as the referee, the snake bear fought against the water-leaping fish. Unfortunately, Xiaogang was careless. The snake bear was very agile and could use 100,000 volts, so he was KO'd by Uncle Haruhiko. The water-leaping fish loses the ability to fight, the snake bear wins, and the winner is Haruhiko. Granny Mitsuyo first fulfilled her obligation as a referee, and then praised, "Well done, your courage, Ryohei will definitely accept it." Little did he know that Ryohei was not far from home now. He saved Team Rocket and confided in Team Rocket, and Team Rocket was enlightening him. In the second game, Anjiang fought against Xiaoyao. After seeing Anjiang sending out poison rose, he recalled Xiaoshuan's poisonous tongue and green hair, which directly ignited his fighting spirit. He originally wanted to send a strong chicken, but he changed his mind and sent out hunting Swallowtail to prepare for a battle. Bloody shame. Explode 200% combat power. First there was a violent storm, and then there was a silver whirlwind that directly hit Anjiang and gave up. Hunting Papilio Butterfly has broken through to the elite mid-level as if untying a heart knot. In the third game, Xiaoxue vs Xiaoxing, Marilu vs Fire Chicken. Xiaoxing originally didn't want to attack because of his fondness for Xiaoxue. It's a pity that Xiaoji and Xiaoxing have forgotten Huijiji's desire to win and lose, and are passively beaten. Impossible. He no longer listened to Xiaoxing's command. He kept launching charged flame attacks, his acceleration characteristics exploded, and his speed became faster and faster. Malalu couldn't hit the fire chicken at all, and actually directly killed the early elite Malalu. Got it. It has become the experience package of Huajijai and advanced to the ordinary peak. The gap between the three small fish leaping into the water, which Lalu Lasai had finally caught up with, was widened again. Chamo Fire Chicken proudly said to the defeated Marilu. Seeing the situation of this battle, Xiaoyao said silently, "My chicken is still cute, it's too cruel." Marilu loses the ability to fight. The Fire Chicken wins. The winner wins a small victory, /Xiaoxing, I want to lose. He looked at Xiaoxue cautiously. Malalu, Malalu. Xiaoxue hugged Malalu sadly. Is Marilu okay? Xiaoxing asked carefully. You are so evil. Why did you beat it like this? It's too much. Xiaoxue glared at Xiaoxing angrily, I hate Xiaoxing the most, click. This time it was not Xiaogang who was heartbroken, but Xiaoxing. First love ended like this before it even started. Everyone. Xiaoji complained in his heart, I gave you the weakest and restrained Pokémon, and you can still lose. If I had known, I would give you a water-leaping fish, such a terrible desire to win. Alas, God's will. Xiaoxing, that's all I can help you with, the rest is up to you. Xiaoyao clicked his tongue, Xiaoxing still has to work harder. Xiaojiang said, I am familiar with this feeling. Do you want to teach you the secret to quickly get over a broken love? The last scene is naturally Mitsuyo Granny vs Xiaoji. Mitsuyo's headband must win against White Belt, and sends out a fire-breathing camel. At the same time, Ryohei took Team Rocket home under the persuasion of Team Rocket. He happened to see this scene and secretly hid behind the rock, fire-breathing camel. Elite late stage. The decision is yours, Aoguian. Siba. Proud Swallow, wing attack. Proud Swallow quickly arrived in front of the fire-breathing camel, and directly knocked back the fire-breathing camel with a wing attack. Qingxing pursues. Steel wings. The silver wings hit the fire-breathing camel and knocked it down. Stand up for me, fire-breathing camel. Under this sky, Lianghei, who is working hard somewhere, must be looking at you. Mitsuyo Granny launched the rejuvenation roar. Ryohei behind the stone heard. I was indeed watching. Under the influence of the secret skill of rejuvenation roar, the fire-breathing camel successfully stood up. At this time, Siba the proud bird's body burst out with blue-white light of evolution, and its body continued to grow in size, evolving into a giant king bird. Everyone. No, Just let the fire-breathing camel stand up. How did you evolve? Big King Swallow, Strength, Elite Peak, Moves, Brave Bird Attack, Air Slash, Destruction Death Ray. Don't be afraid. The fire-breathing camel's efforts are equal to Ryohei's efforts, and Ryohei's motivation is the fire-breathing camel's motivation. Fire-breathing camel, use Sandstorm. Mitsuyo encouraged. The fire-breathing camel exhaled, and a sandstorm rose from the field. That's it. The fire-breathing camel, use Slamming. The fire-breathing camel collided with the Big King Swallow. Big King Swallow, use the Brave Bird Slam to decide the winner. Seba. Two Pokémon collided, and the fire-breathing camel was knocked away and lost its fighting ability. I actually lost. Granny Mitsuyo felt unbelievable and said to Xiaoji seriously, "You are really a great trainer. By the way, if you meet my Lianghei during your travels, I hope you can convey this to me." One thing. What's going on? Xiaoji felt the waveguide behind the stone, glanced at it and responded with a smile. That kid Ryohei is very soft-hearted and doesn't like to compete with others. It's too hard for him to be the champion of the Pokémon League. As she spoke, Granny Mitsuro glanced at the stone. Apparently she also noticed someone behind the stone. Here after all, it is her home, and these words are exactly what she said to Lianghei. Maybe, he is worrying about this matter somewhere now. If that is the case, I really want to tell him this way: if you are already traveling, if you find what you really want to do, just work hard in that direction. Grandma. Liangping behind the stone was so moved that he almost cried. You only have one life. If you have a dream, it's not a bad thing to work hard towards that path. My family will always support our Ryohei. That even Xiaoji and others were deeply moved. The people who understand and support them best are their relatives. Xiaoji said that he would definitely tell Liangping. Ryohei left with Team Rocket to pursue his dream. After success, he would come back to share it with his family. After Xiaoji and others told Lian Xing's family, they soon met Liangping and encouraged each other, and continued to move towards the goal of a Kai town. To be continued. Chapter 52 New Partner Xiangwei Meow. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Xiaoji and his team, who were targeting a Kai town, had arrived near a Kai town and were ready to take a good rest. But Xiaoyao didn't dare to slack off and started a new special training for the Autumn Leaf Conference. Because the strong chicken evolved too suddenly, Xiaoyao decided to let the hunting swallowtail butterfly play this time, and Xiaoyao made great progress and was already very good at frisbee, so much so that he got carried away while chatting with Xiaoji and others while practicing, and the result was that he was exhausted too much force and threw the frisbee far away. Oops, I accidentally threw it far away. Xiaoyao scratched his head in embarrassment and stuck out his tongue at Xiaoji and others. Xiaoma the strong chicken came to Xiaoyao, patted his chest and said, "Leave it to me." After the strong chicken evolved, it became much more reliable. So Li Zhuang chicken happily went to pick up the frisbee. Soon after, Chamo Li Zhuang chicken came back with the frisbee and a pink kitten. Great! Thank you, strong chicken. Xiaoyao took the frisbee and looked at the little cat taking out the illustrated book and scanning it. This Pokémon is Meow to the tail. Xiaoyao looked at Xiangwei Meow curiously. Wow, so cute. I want it so much. Hello, my name is Xiaoyao. Meow. Xiangwei Meow curled up and replied listlessly. Seeing this, Xiaoyao hugged Xiangwei Meow from the strong chicken. It's very lethargic. No matter how much everyone teases it, it has no energy. Xiaoji guessed, I guess I lost my temper because I was too tired. Then leave it to me. Xiaojiang's eyes lit up and he immediately patted his chest and promised. Afterwards, Xiaojiang excitedly led Xiaoji, Xiaoyao and Xiaoxing in a certain direction. Along the way, he met many grass-type Pokémon, such as Walking Grass, Silly Flower, etc. Soon, I came to a research institute with an archway surrounded by flowers and plants on the outside and lush flowers and plants inside. Xiaojiang introduced excitedly. Okay, we're here. This is the Green Pavilion, the Pokémon Aromatherapy Research Institute. Pokémon Aromatherapy? Xiaoyao asked doubtfully. Xiaojang's tireless science popularization. Pokémon aromatherapy is a method of treating tired Pokémon with fragrance. The magazine once launched a special episode. At this time, a woman with long blue hair saw Xiaoji and others in the yard, came out and asked, "Excuse me, is something wrong?" Xiaojang started to have a nymphomaniac. "Are you Miss Arisa, the aromatherapist? You look even more beautiful in person than in the photos in magazines." This is his real purpose. Xiaoxing complained, and at the same time, he decided to take out the true inheritance he learned from Xiaoxia. "My first love is gone, but I have become stronger." Xiaoyao explained the reason. "It's like this. This tail cat seems to be very lack of energy." Everyone was invited in, and Xiaojang rushed in. "The young student will come in openly from the front door. Please give me your guidance and your understanding when the time comes." Arisa was immediately stunned. Xiaoxing jumped up and twisted Xiaojang's ears, dragging him away. "Ah! It hurts, it hurts, it hurts." Afterwards, Xiaoji and others walked into the Green Pavilion from the main door and followed Arisa into the room. Arisa enthusiastically introduced various essences to everyone. Xiaoyao placed Xiangwei Meow on a cushion on the table. "This is Xiangwei Meow, please help it." Arisa picked up Xiangwei Meow and looked at it carefully and said, "It does look very lethargic. However, it is fine. It should just be too tired from playing." Arisa picked up the beaker filled with water next to her. "Don't worry, I will definitely prepare a fragrance suitable for this child." Arisa began to select the essence from the test tube rack to prepare it. Just when Xiaoxing wanted to say a few more words, Xiaoxing dragged him away. After a while, Arisa prepared the mixture and sprayed it around the tail cat. Even Xiaoji and others felt comfortable after smelling it. Then Arisa took Xiaoji and others to have a good tour of the institute. Xiaoyao, on the other hand, chose to stay next to Xiangwei Meow. I have to say that Xiaoyao has really grown a lot. After Xiaoji and the others came back, Xiangwei Meow was sleeping. Xiangwei Meow suddenly woke up and seemed to be more energetic. He started chasing his tail in circles, and then he fainted. Everyone. It seems that Xiangwei Meow was so tired before, and they don't know how fun this tale is. After seeing that Xiangwei Meow had completely recovered her energy, everyone was relieved. "Xiangwei Meow, I want to conquer you." Xiaoyao squatted down and said to Xiangwei Meow. Xiangwei Meow also knew that Xiaoyao was taking care of it, so it chose to challenge. Xiaoyao took Xiangwei Meow outside the research institute. Meow to the tail. Gender, female. Attribute, general. Characteristics, charming body. Strength, normal late stage. Moves, impact, high five surprise, with the help of. Okay. Come on, strong chicken. Get on the stage. Xiangwei Meow directly used the impact to hit him. Strong chicken, 2 consecutive kicks. Li Zhuangji rushed over and kicked Wei Meow twice, knocking him unconscious to the ground. Okay. Go, poke ball. Xiaoyao threw the poke ball and simply subdued it without resisting. Okay. I got my new partner, Xiangwei Meow, asterisk. Xiaoyao jumped up excitedly. As for Team Rocket, I found you Team Rocket. Pika and Bai woke up Team Rocket, who was dreaming of snatching the aromatherapy and having a dream of praising him. Little devil. Why are you here? Team Rocket was shocked. In order to prevent the peace here from being destroyed, I will send you away mercifully. Pikachu, 100,000 volts. Ibrahimovic, the crystal bursts. Pika Bai. Seeing the golden current and white light coming, the rockets were shocked. Did we not even have a chance to play? Boom! What a disgusting feeling. Sunancy. The rockets were chatting in the air. What should we do? The kid is getting stronger and stronger. We are no match now. We can't stand still. Let's start special training in the future. Find the kid in one fell swoop. First blood and shame, snatch Pikachu. That's right, Meow. Now the little devil is so weird, he can actually reach our location and even see through our disguise, Meow. Before conducting special training, of course you must first participate in the Autumn Leaves tournament. Sunancy. After Xiaoji returned, hey, Xiaoji, where did you go just now? Xiaoyao asked curiously. It's okay, I just solved a few troublesome guys. Xiaoji waved his hand. Oh. Xiaoyao nodded without delving further. Later, after everyone bought some aromatherapy that was beneficial to Pokémon from Arisa, they dragged Xiaogang, who was reluctant to leave, to say goodbye to Arisa. After Xiaoyao successfully conquered the third Pokémon, since there was no interruption from Team Rocket during this period, he briefly reunited with Archie, the boy in shorts, and then parted ways. Then Xiaoji and others successfully arrived in Autumn Leaf Town. And there are only 3 days left until the Pokémon Glam Contest Autumn Leaves Contest. And a large number of Pokémon coordinators have gathered here. Xiaoji and the others' first goal is naturally to check in at the Pokémon Center and then sign up for the gorgeous contest. To be continued. Chapter 53 Xiaoyao's First Ribbon Medal. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In the Pokémon Center, as expected, many coordinators who came to participate in the gorgeous competition gathered here, making Xiaoyao really Alexander. Moreover, there were many beautiful big sisters in the coordinators, and Xiaojiang couldn't hold it anymore. He was suppressed by Xiao Xingdashang's ear-twisting magic. Xiaoji teleported the evolved King Swallow back, and then teleported the hunting Swallowtail over, intending to cultivate this shining hunting Swallowtail. When Xiaoji returned, he found that there was an older sister among the 3 Xiaoyao. After getting to know her, she learned that her name was Grace, and she was also a coordinator, because she was too involved in training telekinesis with her partner Calum just now. Only after carefully controlling Xiaoxing's glasses did he get to know everyone. Hello. I am Xiaoji from Jinshin Town, and these are my partners Pikachu and Eevee. Pika-bui. Hello. Please give me some advice, Xiaoji. I have watched your competition. This time we will defeat you and win the ribbon medal. Grace looked at Xiaoji as if facing a formidable enemy. This. Xiaoyao said, can you not ignore me? I am the only one participating this time, and Xiaoji is not participating. It's true. Xiaoji smiled and shook his head and responded, I don't plan to participate this time, but I am here to accompany Xiaoyao. Oh really? What a pity. Then Xiaoyao, you have to work hard. Then do you want to have a practice match with me? Xiaoji invited. I'm happy to accompany you. Calum and I will do our best. Grace nodded in agreement. After arriving at the battle site, Xiaojiang served as the referee. Come out, Charm. Grace sent out her partner Charm first. Charm, strength, elite late stage. Then, the decision is yours, Thunder Beast. Wolf the green puppy appeared on the field. Charm, use freezing fist. And Charm floated in the air and performed yoga poses, constantly swinging ice blue fists that exuded cold air, and little ice crystals scattered in the sky. He is indeed a professional coordinator, and every attack is gorgeous. A combo move. The Thunder Beast charges head-on, Thunder Fong. A blue electric arc flashed around the Thunder Beast, and it rushed towards Charm like lightning. A huge blue electric Fong appeared in its mouth, bang. The 2 Pokémon are equally matched. Wow! Is this a combo move? Asterisk. Asterisk Xiaoyao's combo moves are simply a new world for her. At the same time, she also understands that Xiaoji also wants her to fight against Grace. Xiaoyao feels happy when he thinks about improving himself and understanding the fighting style of Grace, a powerful enemy. Charm, use telekinesis. Charm burst out with blue mental power, trying to control the Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast, hold on. Then use 100,000 volts. Wolfei's shield appeared in front of the Thunder Beast to protect its telekinesis, and then released a blue current to knock down Charm. Grace's expression changed and she shouted, "Stand up quickly. Calum. Thunder Beast, a fatal blow. Crazy Volt." Wolf electricity appeared around the Thunder Beast, and it rushed towards Charm. Bang. Charm loses the ability to fight. Charm. Grace looked helplessly at the fallen Charm and took it back. "You have worked hard, come back and rest." "Well done, Thunder Beast." Wolf. Grace came to Xiaoji and said, "Xiaoji, you are really strong. I won't lose to you next time." Afterwards, Grace said goodbye to Xiaoji and others, and returned to the Pokémon Center to rest. And Xiaoji released the hunting swallowtail butterfly to accompany Xiaoyao to train a combination of moves, aiming for the autumn leaf ribbon medal. Although Xiao Shun came to help him, Xiaoyao did not notice Xiao Shun's help and instead had a big quarrel with him. After several days of hard work, Xiaoyao barely completed the combination of moves with the help of Xiaoji. However, Xiaoji helped Xiaoyao prepare a trump card for Charm when hunting swallowtails. As for whether the combination of moves can be successful in the competition, it also depends on which side Lady Luck is on. The Autumn Leaves contest has officially begun. There are many contestants, but this time only 4 people can enter the second round of the gorgeous 5 minutes. Not surprisingly, Xiao Shun ended with the Poison Rose Petal Dance and scored a high score of 29.6, while Grace ended with Charm's Flying Knee Kick and scored a high score of 29.5. This time the two almost managed to win. Xiaoyao continued with his last performance. Although he made no mistakes, he only scored 25.9 points, hovering on the qualifying line. This time Musashi also participated in the competition and got the highest score of 29.7 by cheating. Xiaoji shook his head. If Musashi works hard and doesn't cheat, he can pass. After all, the others have no acting talent. With only 25.8 points for the last player, the last ticket to the glorious 5 minutes was given to Xiaoyao, making Xiaoyao Alexander. After all, except for her, all the top players had 29 points or more. At the beginning of the second round, Xiaoyao played against Musashi. Xiaoyao knocked off the device on the poison moth's neck during the game, making his cheating known to everyone. The audience began to attack Musashi, and because of Xiaoji's despotic power, Musashi he had no choice but to retreat strategically. After his strength increased, he would come back to Xiaoji for revenge. It has to be said that people in the Pokémon world are very simple, and such an obvious cheating device has not been discovered. In the next match, Xiao Shun fought against Grace. Xiao Shun was punished again and fell into a disadvantage in the game. He originally wanted to use the sun and flames to give it a try, but as a result, Charm used Freeze Punch on the ground and ice cubes rose from the ground. Under the reflection of physical light, it was returned to Poison Rose and was out. Sure enough, knowledge changes destiny. The final battle is of course Xiaoyao versus Grace. On the field, come on. Hunting Papilios. Xiaoyao launched his rejuvenation roar, waking up the frozen hunting swallowtails that were entangled in his own white silk, and broke free. Grace decided to end the game. Charm will use yoga postures first, and then use flying knee kicks to decide the winner. Charm jumped into the air, closed his hands, moved his head left and right twice, and hit the hunting swallowtail butterfly. Quickly avoid it. Hunting Papilio Butterfly. Hunting Papilio Butterfly staunchly dodged the attack. Charm hit the ground and his knee was injured. Xiaoyao hit the drowned dog painfully, and knocked Charm away with a silver whirlwind. The horn of counterattack had already sounded. Xiaoyao's protagonist's aura began to take effect. He first used a combination of impact and silk spinning, and formed a white silk tornado under the rotation of the hunting swallowtail butterfly. Even Calum's telekinesis was of no use to control it. Then he used the combination of Silver Whirlwind and Impact. The good attack type Silver Whirlwind was divided into 2 parts to form a control type. Charm, who finally broke free from the white silk, was controlled again. He was hit head-on by the hunting swallowtail and was knocked away. Go out. Grace hasn't given up yet, the outcome is still undecided. Calum, use a flying knee kick to turn defeat into victory. Hunting swallowtails, use the results of our special training these days. Return with all your strength. Under the influence of Yanhui, Calum was knocked against the wall. At this time, the gorgeous 5 minutes are up, and Xiaoyao finally wins with a score advantage and becomes the champion of the Akai Conference. Xiaoyao was stunned for a moment in disbelief. Hugged the hunting swallowtail butterfly and said happily, I won. I really won. Thank you so much for hunting the swallowtail butterfly. In this way, Xiaoyao received the first medal in his life, the Autumn Leaf Ribbon Medal. Okay. Sister wins. Xiaoxing cheered. Xiaoji and Xiaojiang looked at each other and felt relieved. Xiaoyao has grown up from a newbie who didn't understand anything. After saying goodbye to Xiaoshan and Grace, Xiaoji and his party set out on their journey again with the goal of Chaoyan Town. To be continued. Chapter 54 Xiangwei Meows Cat Hands. You are listening at novelfull.audio. As the winner of the Autumn Leaves competition, Xiaoyao is now holding a ribbon medal, jumping up and down. Constantly wiping the ribbon medal. Xiaoji and the others smiled helplessly and shook their heads. However, as Xiaoyao, who won the ribbon medal after participating in the gorgeous competition for the second time, Xiaoyao's talent is still very strong and has surpassed most coordinators. Xiaoji, thank you. Xiaoyao solemnly thanked Xiaoji. If it hadn't been for Xiaoji, she wouldn't have grown so fast. Xiaoji smiled and said, this is all the result of your hard work, but keep working hard. There are still 4 ribbon medals. Yes. Xiaoji and others are now heading towards Fuyan Town. Chilya Town is very close to Fuyan Town, with only Yantu Mountain between them. Now Xiaoji and others are about to cross the flaming path at the bottom of Yantu Mountain. Of course, it could not go smoothly during the journey. Xiaoyao's active tail-tailed cat suddenly ran out and hit a lava bug, causing a group of lava bugs to chase him. Xiaoji saw a group of ordinary level lava bugs. Isn't this a good experience pack? Okay, if that's the case, let's go. Fire chicken, water jumping fish, Lalalas. The 3 little ones appeared on the field, and just like that, the fire chicken fired a charged flame attack and became a warrior to charge into the battle and kill everyone. The water leaping fish acted as a mage and continued to use water guns from behind, and Lalo Lasai used telekinesis and charming sounds as an assistant. To control, and occasionally use magical flames to harvest heads. Wow! It's so awesome! It's indeed Xiaoji's Pokémon. Asterisk Xiaoyao looked at Xiaoji with admiration. At the same time, the strong chickens were also released, and the occasional elites were left to the strong chickens to fight. In this way, Xiaoji and others, under the protection of the 3 little ones, walked out of a hole in the blazing trail when it was getting dark, and prepared to camp. After walking out of the cave, there was a grassland and came to a fruit tree. Under the fruit tree, there was a dumb camel lying. Xiaoyao's Xiangwei Meow began to seek death again. He slapped the dumb camel down with 2 slaps as a sign of slowness and magic. Before the baby could react, Xiaoji and others were stunned. Xiangwei Meow, why are you like this again? An angry Xiaoyao put his hands on his hips and taught Xiangwei Meow a lesson. At this time, the stupid camel also woke up. He was not here to take revenge on Xiangwei Meow. He was just hungry, so he stood up and ate the fruit. Xiaoji and others didn't fight back even when they were hit. What a good attitude. Suddenly, a big-tailed animal appeared next to the stupid camel, and a pleasant voice came, dong dong. Xiaoji and others looked around and saw a beautiful girl wearing a headscarf coming towards here with 3 dumb camels. What? Dong dong, so you are here. I have been looking for you for a long time. After confirming that the teddy bear was okay, the girl noticed Xiaoji and others. You don't seem to be locals. Hello, my name is Yoko. I live in the ranch nearby, and I live with the flaming camel. Everyone introduced themselves, and Xiaogang jumped up directly with love, Miss Yoko, hello. The boy's name is Xiaogang. In order to show your closeness, please raise the boy like a dumb camel. Ah. Yangzi was stunned. Before Xiao Xing could take action, the stupid camel immediately became angry when he heard that someone was trying to steal his job. He came to Xiaogang and sprayed hot air on Xiaogang with his hump, which made Xiaogang scream. Yoko hurriedly asked Ootachi to stop the dumb hunchback, comforted the dumb hunchback, and then invited Xiaoji and others to visit her ranch so that they could have a night's rest. In return, Xiaogang immediately cooked a sumptuous dinner to show his courtesy to Miss Yoko. The next day, Xiaogang actively helped Ms. Yoko take care of the ranch and hired child labor. He brought Xiaoxing, who wanted to experience the free labor force of brushing the fur of a stupid camel, with him. And Xiaoyao approached Xiaoji, my Xiangwei Meow seems to like fighting, so I want to give it a chance to compete. No problem. Xiaoji nodded in agreement. Pika by dot at this time, Yoko handed over all the ranch affairs to Xiaogang and Xiaoxing, and came over with Odachi, why don't you consider playing against me? I haven't had a chance to play recently. I'm afraid that my skills are rusty. Woolen cloth, Xiaoyao thought for a while and agreed. Afterwards, Xiaoji and the others came to the open space, with Xiaoji acting as the referee. The match is naturally Meow versus Otate. Listen up, Xiangwei Meow. First of all, you must carefully observe the opponent's movements, and then. Xiaoyao instructed seriously, but unfortunately Xiangwei Meow didn't listen and rushed directly towards Dawei Li. Seeing the tail Meow attacking, Yoko launched a counterattack, big tail force, use impact. Dawei Li rushed towards Xiangwei Meow. Just when the two sides were about to get close, Dawei Li suddenly turned around and Xiangwei Meow began to chase Xiangwei Meow. Oatate, stop it, Dawei Li immediately braked, and Xiangwei Meow, who was chasing behind him, directly hit Dawei Li's tail and was knocked away. Next, Xiangwei Meow followed Xiaoyao's command, but whether it was a collision or a series of slaps, Dawei Li easily dodged them, but Xiaoyao was so anxious that under Yoko's reminder, he used the Pokémon Illustrated book to discover another move of Xiangwei Meow, assist. Okay. Xiangwei Meow, use assistance, the little paws of the tail cat emit white light, and send out a small cluster of sparks to attack the big tail. But he was dodged by Otate. Xiangwei Meow, do it again, use assistance. Xiangwei Meow's little paws glowed white again, sending out silver whirlwinds. However, Big Tail jumped up and avoided the whirlwind, knocking Xiangwei Meow away with a tap. Okay. The game is over. Upon seeing this, Xiaoji announced that the game was over. The level gap was too big, and there was little chance of Xiaozi continuing. Xiaoyao picked up Xiangwei Meow and said, Xiangwei Meow. Are you okay? It's fine, just take a good rest and it'll be fine. Xiaoji checked and replied. By the way, Xiaoji, what kind of skill is assist? It's so awesome to be able to use both sparks and silver whirlwind. Xiaoyao asked Xiaoji. Assist this move to randomly use the moves of Pokémon that you did not appear in the battle. Choosing among the many moves depends on luck. Xiaoji explained. Xiaoyao's eyes lit up, wow. This assist move is really interesting. Meow Xiangwei Meow also woke up at this time. Yoko took out some energy cubes for Pikachu and the others to eat. After learning, it turned out that Yoko had also participated in several gorgeous competitions. Xiaoyao, your Xiangwei Meow has quite good potential, both in terms of speed and sharpness of moves. If you cultivate it for a period of time, it will perform well in battles and gorgeous competitions. Yoko encouraged. Really? Thank you, Miss Yoko. Xiaoyao was very happy after being recognized by her senior. Early the next morning, after Yangzi pointed out the direction for everyone, he said goodbye to them, dragging Xiaogang with his eyes full of reluctance, and embarked on the journey to Fuyan town. To be continued. Chapter 55 Action in Yantu Mountain. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Yantu Mountain is a dormant volcano in the northern part of the Hoenn region. It is a very famous existence, and the scenery is very magnificent. Now that we're here, it's natural to take the cable car to see the scenery at the top of the mountain. Finally, Xiaoji and his team caught up with the cable car in time before the cable car set off. It's so exhausting. Xiaoyao and Xiaosheng sat down panting. Even Xiaojiang started to pant. It was obvious that Xiaoji and others were in a hurry to catch the cable car. Xiaoji shook his head helplessly and passed the power of the waveguide. The transformation coupled with the super real new body constitution is not comparable to ordinary people. Wow, what a beautiful scenery. It feels so refreshing to see it. Xiaoyao lay on the window to enjoy the beautiful scenery outside the car, and his fatigue also dissipated. Xiaoji and others were playing with many Pokémon. Suddenly, Pikachu seemed to notice something and looked to the right. Xiaoji and others followed suit and saw a red helicopter flying over. At this time, Boy Ibrahimovic also said, pointing to the left. Xiaoji and others turned to the left, and saw a blue helicopter flying over. Xiaoji frowned. Did the Fire Rock Team and Water Fleet start taking action again? At this moment, at the top of Yantu Mountain, an uncle was holding a detector to search for the meteorite from the previous few days. He finally found it, but was blocked by the Fire and Rock Team. The Water Fleet took control of the control room and stopped the operating cable car. Come down and hover in the air. Ah! Why did you stop? It's so scary. Xiaoyao and his brother panicked and looked at Xiaoji, not knowing what to do. Xiaoji stood up and said, it should be the Fire Rock Team or the Water Fleet. I'll go to the control room and have a look. You guys wait here. Oh wait, Xiaoji. Before Xiaojiang could finish his words, Xiaoji had already opened a cabinet under the bench, which contained a rope with an iron hook for first aid. Then, Xiaoji, Pikachu and Eevee climbed out from the skylight on the roof of the cable car. Xiaoyao said worriedly, be careful. It's too high here. Xiaoji made an okay gesture, spun the rope a few times, threw it towards the tower, tied the hook tightly to the tower, and tied the other end to the cable car. I'll go there first. You guys wait for me inside, I'll find someone to rescue you. After Xiaoji said that, he led Pikachu and Eevee to climb along the rope towards the tower. I got it. Be careful. Come on. Please. After Xiaoji took Pikachu and Eevee to the iron tower, they dropped to the ground, ran towards the top of the mountain, and bumped into an old man holding a stone running down the hillside. Ah, stop. I can't stop, I can't stop. Xiaoji stretched out his hand and pressed the uncle against him, making him stop. I'm saved, thank you. The uncle thanked him and said nervously, oh no, those bad guys are chasing me. Run away. At this moment, 3 more people in red clothes ran down the hillside. The uncle quickly took Xiaoji and hid behind the rocks aside. It's the Fire Rock Team. You know them? The uncle asked doubtfully. Xiaoji nodded and explained, well. Those people are bad guys who specialize in using Pokémon to do bad things. Hello, my name is Xiaoji. What? Hello, my name is Sun Nance, and I am a doctor. I am a scholar engaged in meteorite research. After Dr. Sun Nance introduced himself, he showed the stone in his hand to Xiaoji. This is it, look. I was hunted by them because of it, so I must not let it fall into the wrong hands. This must be a meteorite, right? Dr. Solons nodded and explained the situation. That's right, this is a meteorite found near the crater above. They suddenly appeared and wanted to steal the meteorite. At this moment, a big-mouthed bat flew over for a sneak attack, trying to steal the meteorite. Pikachu, 100,000 volts. Pikachu stunned the big-mouthed bat with a golden electric current. Be careful, the Fire Rock Team is coming. The meteorite is here, hurry up. Hand over the meteorite quickly or I won't spare you. One of the members of the Fire Rock Team threatened. Hoenn also rushed over with the other members of the Fire Rock team. Seeing Xiaoji subconsciously take a step back, "It's you again, kid. You actually dare to hinder our Fire Rock team. Let's kill him together." At the same time, released the big wolf dog. The rest of the Fire Rock team members also released large wolfhounds and large-mouthed bats of varying levels. Then give it a try. Come out. Fire chicken, Lala lass, water jumping fish, lobster soldier, thunder beast, hunting papilio butterfly, that the war is about to break out. Pikachu singled out the big wolf dog of Fire Village, and the rest of the Pokémon went to deal with the other miscellaneous fish. As a result, the Pikachu battlefield was the first to end. Pikachu killed the giant wolf dog with a power ball. "How is it possible, you improved so fast?" Hoenn said in horror. "This Pikachu has improved so much since the last time we met." The rest of the miscellaneous fish were quickly eliminated by Xiaoji's Pokémon. Seeing this, Hoenn knew there was no hope. "Damn it, retreat. Boy, I won't let you go next time." "Yes." Team Hoenn left immediately. TSK, don't run away if you have the guts." Xiaoji looked at his Pokémon and found that after a team battle, Lalulas and Water Leapfish had advanced to the normal peak. Xiaoji smiled and nodded, "Everyone has worked hard, come back and rest." Dr. Sonens came to Xiaoji and said, "Thank you so much, Xiaoji. You are so amazing." "Where?" Xiaoji touched the back of his head in praise, and suddenly remembered, "That's right. My accomplice is still trapped on the cable car." "Ah. Then come with me, I'll take you to the control room." At the same time, after the water fleet hiding behind the rocks in the crater saw Xiaoji's strength, Izumi ordered a retreat. Then, Xiaoji and Dr. Solens came to the cable car control room, helped the staff loosen the ropes, and made the cable car run again. Xiaogang and the others were successfully rescued. "Yeah. I'm saved. I knew Xiaoji was the best. Thank you so much, ****. Xiaoyao cheered. Xiaogang thought deeply, what are Team Fire and Rock doing with meteorites? It seems that meteorites have nothing to do with Groudon. Who knows? Xiaoji waved his hands. Wow, this is a meteorite. Xiao Xing looked at the meteorite in Dr. Solens' hand. Afterwards, Xiaoji and others said goodbye to Dr. Solens, and the doctor pointed in one direction and said, "You can reach Fuyan town from here. Xiaoji believes that you will definitely get the gym badge. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye." X4. Xiaoji and his party embarked on the journey again, walked out of the dormant volcano of Yantu Mountain, and soon arrived at Fuyan town in the evening. Xiaoji is looking forward to the upcoming gym competition. To be continued. Chapter 56. New Gym Trainer, Asha. You are listening at novelfull.audio. As a town under the volcano, Fuyan town has the same characteristics as Hoenn town in the Kanto region, with large and small hot springs and sand baths. Xiaoji and others first went to the Pokémon Center to check in, and then went to take a comfortable bath in the hot spring. Then, have a good night's rest. The next morning, after Xiaoji and others had breakfast, they were ready to challenge the Kamayan gym. On the way, Xiaoyao distributed the hot spring steamed buns, a specialty of Fuyan town, that he bought at some time to everyone. It's delicious. Xiaoyao's cheeks bulged out very cutely after eating. Pika by. Xiaoji took a bite and said, "Well, the sweet bean paste filling is indeed delicious." That's right. That's right. The hot spring steamed buns are so good. Soon, Xiaoji and others arrived at the Fuyan gym and found that no one opened the door. Is anyone here? Xiaogang called. At this time, the red-haired girl rushed out of the yard with her coat blazing with flames. She was worthy of being a flame gym walking around with flames. It's so hot, it's so hot. Everyone, this is really a fire gym. Xiaoji shook his head. Come out. Water jump fish, use the water gun. Water jump fish took a shot of the water gun. Extinguished the flame. Phew, I'm saved. The red-haired girl breathed a sigh of relief. Seeing Xiaoji and others, she handsomely shook off her wet coat. Thank you. Xiaogang immediately rushed forward with love in his heart. It's so beautiful. Your flame has burned into Xiaosheng's heart. Let us have a burning love. Xiaosheng twisted Xiaojang's ears and dragged him away. Okay, okay. If you want to burn it yourself. Xiaoyao asked doubtfully, but why did your clothes catch fire? Because I'm doing special training for Mag and Meg. The girl scratched her head in embarrassment and said that 2 lava bugs came to the girl's side. The girl squatted down and touched the lava bug's head. It's these 2 lava bugs. The name of the lava bugs. In order to let them evolve, I am helping them with special training. As a result, I accidentally got burned by the flames they sprayed. By the way, why are you here? Xiaoji explained his purpose. I am Xiaoji from Jinshin Town, and I am here to challenge the gym. Challenge to the gym. Great, finally a challenger has come. Asha jumped in front of Xiaoji and said excitedly, I have been looking forward to the challenger coming. My name is Asha, hello. He said and shook hands with Xiaoji. He looked at Xiaogang straight and wanted to push Xiaoji away and shake Xiaoji's hand. Afterwards, everyone introduced themselves. Finally there is a gym competition to play, and I'm on fire. Yasha's fighting spirit is constantly burning. But, I remember that the gym trainer of Fuyan Gym should be an old man named Grandpa Mula, right? Xiaogang asked doubtfully about the information he had learned before. After understanding, it turns out that Mula is Asha's grandfather. Because Chuan Lu, who fell in love with Dr. Oki, decided to travel back to his hometown of Chengdu, he handed over the gym to Asha 3 days ago, which means that Asha is a novice gym trainer. However, the newbie Yasha went too far. Not only did he not clean up the bumpy ground, but he also didn't know where the gym badge, the flame badge, was placed, leaving everyone speechless. While Xiaoji and others were rummaging through boxes and cabinets looking for the badge, an old man wearing a beach suit and an afro came in and came to borrow the toilet. With help, he found the safe with the badge on the shelf in the toilet. Anyone with a discerning eye can see that the old man is more familiar with this than Sha, so just when the old man was about to run away, you must be Grandpa Mula, right? Although Xiaoji was asking, his tone was very sure. Oh Grandpa. Yasha looked at the old man in surprise. It's true. The more they look alike. Upon seeing this, Grandpa Mula had no choice but to remove his disguise and nodded in recognition. Grandpa. It's really you, why are you back? Yasha asked doubtfully. Oh, I still can't worry about you. Grandpa Mula sighed and looked at Xiaoji with admiration. Young man, you are very good and your observations are very keen. Afterwards, Grandpa Mula, Xiaoji and others rested the venue together, and enjoyed the hot spring and sand bath at Asha's house at noon. The gym competition officially started in the afternoon. Grandpa Mula acted as the referee and announced, now is the gym challenge between the new gym trainer Asha and Ash from Jinshin Town. The game is about to begin. Yasha said dissatisfied, Grandpa. The word newcomer is redundant. Grandpa Mula replied seriously, Asha. I am the referee now, you are not allowed to call me Grandpa. The number of Pokémon used is limited to 3, and only the challenger can replace the Pokémon used. Mag, come on out. Yasha attacked first and sent out a lava bug. The decision is yours, Shuiyu. Geli Shuiyu looked at the opponent's lava worms with fighting intent. Lava bug. Elite early stage. Xiaoji, you attack first. Water jumping fish, water gun. Geli the water leaping fish sprayed water jets to attack the lava bugs. Mag, get out of the way. Unfortunately, the lava bug was too slow and was hit by the water gun. It's okay, Mag. Don't lose, use jet flames. The lava bug sprayed out a stream of orange flames to attack, water jumping fish, water wave. The water-jumping fish condensed in its mouth, and the water ball collided with the flames. Boom! A lot of water vapor rises. Take advantage of the moment, water leap fish, throw mud. Water leap fish condensed mud and hit the face of the lava bug, and the lava bug's sight was blocked. Come on! Water jumping fish, water wave. Gelly the water leaping fish condensed water balls and attacked. Mag, use the shadow clone quickly. The lava bug split into countless clones, and the water wave hit one of the clones. The rest are surrounded by layers of water-jumping fish. Yasha said confidently, no matter how many shadows you hit, they will not cause any harm. Come back. Water-leaping fish. Xiaoji smiled and took back water-leaping fish. After all, water-leaping fish has no ranged moves. The decision is yours, Fire Chicken. Chamo see-through, charged flame attack. The Fire Chicken directly saw through the real body, attacked the lava worm very quickly, and knocked it away. Mag. It's so fast. Come on, don't give up, Mag. The lava bug stood up with difficulty, its body emitted a blue-white light of evolution, and a huge shell formed on its back, becoming a lava snail. Lava snail. Elite midterm. Evolved. Great, Mage. Yasha cheered, okay, let's go. Spray flames. Fire Chicken, avoid it. Fire Chicken easily avoided the jet flames. Although the lava snail evolved, its speed was slower. Fire Chicken continued to increase its speed, and finally broke through itself to reach the elite initial charge. Fire attack defeated the lava snail. The lava snail loses the ability to fight. The Fire Chick wins. Yasha composed herself and said, come on, Misha. Another lava bug appeared, come back, Fire Chicken. The decision is yours, water jumping fish. Gelly. Lava bug, strength, elite early stage. Meg, the mountain is overwhelming. The fish leaps into the water, and the broken rock attacks. Bang! The two Pokémon collided, water leap fish, take advantage of now. Water wave. What? Of course, at such a close distance, the lava bug couldn't escape and was directly knocked away. The last blow, impact. Gelly. The water-leaping fish directly hit the lava bug and lost its ability to fight. To be continued. Chapter 57 Flame Emblem Fire King Mura. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The lava worms have lost their ability to fight, and the water-leaping fish wins. Mulla sighed. Yasha still has too little combat experience. Meg, thank you for your hard work. It's your turn, Cold Turtle. Asha sent out the last Pokémon, Cold Turtle, strength, early stage of the gym. Apparently the Cold Turtle was the one left by Mulla for Asha. Come back and rest. Water jumping fish. Xiaoji took back the water jumping fish and took out a Pokeball, then the lobster soldier, the decision is yours. Hey, the lobster soldier shouted excitedly, waving his pliers. Game start. Lobster soldier, use the foam light. The lobster soldier waved its giant claws and sprayed out a large amount of foam. Yasha also said seriously, Cold Turtle, use jet flame. The 5 fiery red depressions on the Cold Turtle's shell glowed red and spewed out a thick orange flame, suppressing the lobster soldier's foaming light with its level advantage. Lobster soldier, use to harden. The lobster soldier strengthened its defense and resisted the flames. Hee hee. Okay, lobster soldier, crab claw hammer. The lobster soldier waved his giant claws that glowed white and rushed towards the Cold Turtle. Cold Turtle, hide in your shell. Yasha responded calmly. The Cold Turtle shrinks into its shell, bang. Blocked the crab claw hammer. Yasha seized the opportunity, use sludge bomb now. The Cold Turtle spit out several balls of highly toxic sludge and hit the lobster soldier head-on. Oh no, lobster soldier. Xiaoji asked anxiously. I didn't expect Cold Turtle to use poison-type moves at all. Hey, the lobster soldier stood up again. Fortunately, he was not poisoned. Very good, lobster soldier. Continuous shell blade counterattacks. Hey, water blades emerged from the giant claws of the lobster soldier and attacked, but they were all accidentally defended by the Cold Turtle's shell. It's too difficult. It's difficult to break the Cold Turtle's defense with the strength of the lobster soldiers. Xiaoji frowned and thought about countermeasures. Good opportunity. Come on, Cold Turtle. Spray flames. While Xiaoji was stunned, Asha launched a counterattack. The lobster soldier is getting hard. The lobster soldier first glowed with luster, and then was wrapped in flames. Come on. Lobster soldier. Xiaoji said nervously. Hey, the lobster soldier glowed with evolution in the flames. Evolved. Evolved again in battle. Xiaoxing exclaimed, the lobster soldier has grown in size, and a 5-pointed star appears on its head. It is no longer the cute look it was before, and has successfully evolved into a water bully, the iron-clawed lobster. Iron Claw Lobster, Strength, Elite Peak, Dot, Moves, High-Speed Star, Bite, Water Cannon, Shoot Down. Very good. Iron-Clawed Lobster, Sword Dance. Crab Claw Hammer. Iron-Clawed Lobster's sword dance crushed the fire attack, and the giant claws knocked away the Cold Turtle. The shell of the Cold Turtle is reversed and rotated continuously, and the Cold Turtle enters a dizzy state. The final blow. Water Cannon. Cold Turtle. The situation reversed too quickly. The Cold Turtle has been defeated by the Water Cannon of the lobster. The Cold Turtle loses the ability to fight. The Iron Claw Lobster wins. The winner is Ash from Jinxin Town. Grandpa Mulla announced. Iron-Clawed Lobster, you did a great job. Come back and rest. After speaking, Xiaoji took the Iron-Clawed Lobster back. Grandpa Mulla came to Yasha and encouraged him. Your fighting performance has been very good. Xiaoji is still very strong, and I can rest assured to travel. After receiving Grandpa's approval, Yasha said excitedly, really? Thank you, Grandpa. Asha walked up to Xiaoji and handed over the flame badge. Xiaoji, thank you for fighting a great battle with me. I leave this flame badge to you. Xiaoji took the badge. Very good, I got the flame badge. Pi Pikachu bye, ding, get the flame badge, reward, 1,000 points. Then, Xiaoji turned to Grandpa Mulla and said, Grandpa Mulla, as far as I know, you were the Fire King of the Fengyuan region before. I want to have a fight with you. Oh. No problem. Grandpa Mulla happily responded. Huh. Grandpa Mulla is actually the Fire King. Xiaoxing and others were surprised. I didn't expect that Fuyan Gym is so hidden. Asha serves as the referee and the Pokémon used is one. Come on, Fire Beast. Banka, there was a wave of aura of the king on the field. Fire Beast, Strength, Early Heavenly King, originally Late Heavenly King, his strength declined due to his age. The decision is yours, Pikachu. Pikachu looked at the Fire Beast in front of him with fighting intent. Pikachu. Fire Monster, Fire Breathing. The fire breathing move is more powerful the more physical you have. It seems that the old man has no intention of letting go. Pikachu, speed up. Dodge and get close to the Fire Beast. Pikachu turned into a bolt of lightning and dodged the huge fire pillar and knocked back the Fire Beast. Grandpa Mura looked at Pikachu seriously, his speed was too fast. Surf now. A huge wave surged out from under Pikachu and knocked the Fire Beast away. What? Mura and Asha were shocked. Pikachu could actually learn to surf. It's incredible. Grandpa Mulla took a deep look at Pikachu and said, interesting, Firestorm. Looks like we're getting serious, earthquake. Xiaoji smiled, which surprised Grandpa Mulla. Could it be? Pikachu, fly. I saw Pikachu flying into the sky. making it unable to be harmed by the earthquake. Grandpa Mula and Asha's eyes widened. If Pikachu can surf, it's just a bit surprising, but if Pikachu can fly, it's just unreasonable. But whoever told him that Pikachu could fly had to give him a big bag to wake him up. Pikachu, surf. Pikachu pedaled on the surf and flew down towards the fire beast. Fire blast, overheated. Bang! Boom! Pikachu and Firemon were standing panting. Xiaoji, that's good. Let's decide the winner with one strike. Mula suggested. Ash nodded in agreement. After all, Pikachu didn't have much energy left. 100,000 volts. Spray flames. Pick up banka bang. Boom. The smoke dissipated, and both Pikachu and Fire Monster fell down and lost the ability to fight. Pie. Pikachu and Firemon lost their fighting ability at the same time, and the two sides ended up in a draw. Asha calmed down, knowing that her grandfather's Firemon was a King level 1. He was actually replaced by the Quasi-King Pikachu. Young people are terrible. Old. This world is still a stage for you young people. Grandpa Mula sighed, and took out another note and handed it to Xiaoji. Xiaoji, this is my experience in raising fire beasts. If you don't dislike it, just accept it. Experience in training fire beasts? This is too valuable, Grandpa Mula. Xiaoji quickly waved his hand and refused. Take it. If you don't accept it, you'll be looking down on the old man. Mula said with a straight face as he handed the note to Xiaoji. Okay. Thank you, Grandpa Mula. Xiaoji bowed respectfully and thanked Mula. These are the notes of the king. With this Xiaoji's fire rock rat can grow up quickly. Ding, first victory over the King of Heaven, reward, Emerald Orb. Xiaoji's eyes widened, Emerald Orb. The system is preparing itself to conquer Rayquaza. Xiaoji, you are so awesome. You can actually defeat the Heavenly King level. Xiaoyao and Xiaoxing looked at Xiaoji with admiration. You must know that when you fought against Daigo before, you were only at the Quasi-King level. This can only mean that Xiaoji has great potential, but now he has actually defeated the King of Heaven. Even if it is 1-for-1, it is enough to show that Xiaoji has squeezed into the level of King of Heaven. In this way, Xiaoji and his party said goodbye to Grandpa Mula and Asha, and left the Cauldron Gym. To be continued. Chapter 58, The Indissoluble Bond Between Xiaogang and Heartbreak. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Returning to the Pokémon Center in Chaoyan Town, Xiaoji first gave the Pokémon to Miss Joy for treatment, and then replaced the Pokémon with Dr. Oak. Ash's team, Pikachu, Eevee, Fire Rat, Lauluras, Water Jumper, Thunder Beast, Hunting Papilio, and Jigglypuff. The level of hunting swallowtail butterflies is still relatively low, so Jigglypuff will naturally participate in the next gorgeous contest. The Fire Rock Rat is just right. Xiaoji has just obtained the training notes of Fire King Mula, which can help the Fire Rock Rat improve. Afterwards, return to the Pokémon Hall to meet up with Xiaogang and the others to discuss the next itinerary. Starting from here, the nearest gym is of course the Inu Gym in Inu City. But we have to pass through a huge desert in the middle. Xiaogang analyzed and suggested, how about we return to Zijin City first? How about heading to Qinghua City? That the proposal was approved by the three people. For Xiaoji, he had lost and won the previous practice match with Qinli. This time, he naturally wanted to defeat Qinli and get the Libra badge. As for Xiaoyao Xiaoxing, it's natural that he has been traveling away from home for so long, and he can finally go home and have a look. Who will win the final between Xiaoji and Dad? Xiaoxing expected. If I didn't have to think about it before, it would be Qinli Sheng, but after traveling with Xiaoji for so long, and Xiaoji also defeated the previous king and champion, Xiaoxing it's hard to choose between victory and victory. After planning the itinerary, Xiaoji and his team packed their luggage and set off towards Zijin City. After leaving Fuyan Town, we walked into the forest and soon climbed a big mountain. Xiaoji and his party were stopped by a waggle on the way forward. Xiaoyao took out the illustrated book and scanned it. Wobbly is a spotted panda Pokémon. It is said that each one has different patterns, and its wobbly appearance is used to confuse enemies. At this time, another large group of shaking spots appeared in front of Xiaoji and others. Really, each one is different. Xiaoxing observed the group of daggers. It turns out that life on this mountain is so chaotic. Xiaojiang sighed. Xiaoyao's eyes suddenly brightened and he pointed behind him and said, "Look, that one has a heart shape on its forehead. It's so cute, that the center-shaped spots among the large number of dangle spots are really eye-catching and I really like them." Kong Kong Madara. When everyone was looking at Kong Kong Madara, there was a shout from behind. Xiaoji turned around and saw an eldest lady in gorgeous clothes, followed by a housekeeper. "So you are here. I've been looking for you for a long time." But upon seeing the woman's arrival, the heart-shaped dangling Madara ran away in a flash. The one who can bring happiness. Seeing that Kongban escaped, the nobleman said helplessly, everyone had to step forward to understand the situation. The eldest lady's name was Ally and the housekeeper's name was Royce. After understanding, they learned that the kabaku was given to her by a friend, and countless happiness came to her after being with the kabaku. It comes to Aili, but today she was supposed to return Akira Madara, but Akira Madara suddenly ran away. Xiaojiang's horn to charge for love was blown again. "You didn't ask. Leave it to Xiaoxing. That will only bring happiness to the dangling spot. Xiaoxing will definitely find it." Xiaoji shook his head helplessly. Anyone with a discerning eye could see the loving look in Ailey's eyes when she talked about her friend, so Xiaojiang would definitely be in vain. However, Xiaoji and others decided to work together to help Ellie find the heart-shaped dangling spot that represents happiness. After everyone searched, there were many daggers on this mountain. Unfortunately, they found several daggers, but they were not heart-shaped. "Found it!" Xiaojiang exclaimed. Everyone looked at the dangling spot leaning sideways, but judging from the arc on its forehead, it was indeed heart-shaped. Xiaojiang, thinking that happiness had come to him, immediately ran over and hugged the dangling spot, thinking about his happy life with Miss Ailey. "Caught!" Xiaoyao Xiaoxing cheered. And Xiaoji shook his head. This dagger was obviously different from the heart-shaped dagger. It was obviously not this one. Xiaojiang hugged Huangbang gently, but when the Huangban raised his head, Xiaojiang froze in place as if he had been struck by lightning. When everyone looked over, they saw that instead of love, there was heartbreak on dangling Ban's head. "It's so unlucky." Xiaojiang froze on the spot and let go of his hands, and then Madara staggered away. Everyone sighed helplessly. At this time, Ellie also successfully found the heart-shaped kabaku, but was noticed by kabaku and staggered away. During the chase, Ellie reunited with Xiaoji and others, and chased them all the way to a beautiful sea of flowers. Only then did Ellie understand the intention of Kong Kongban. This was the place where Ellie and the owner of Kong Kongban met. At this time, the owner of Kong Kongban also arrived here. He was a handsome guy. Ellie hugged Kong Kongban happily. "Look at the man. There is an atmosphere of love surrounding the two." After being introduced by the butler Royce, he is an adventurer and Miss Ellie's fiancé. Fiancé. Xiaojiang was immediately heartbroken by the shock, and the heartbroken Huangban appeared in front of Xiaojiang again, hugging Xiaojiang happily. Xiaojiang's expression froze when he saw Huangban, unfortunate spot. Immediately start the lovelorn self-hypnosis method and get out of the predicament. Xiaojiang immediately stood up excitedly, but an empty elf ball fell down. Heartbroken, Kangbanban looked at the elf ball on the ground, then looked at Xiaojiang and immediately pressed the button on the elf ball. "Wait! Don't!" When Xiaojiang discovered it, it was already too late. The elf ball took in the heartbreaking Kodama without even shaking it. With a bang, it was subdued successfully. "No, unfortunate spot. Xiaogang immediately knelt down and held his head in his hands, shouting to the sky. After everyone said goodbye to Ai Li, they set off toward Zijin City and walked into a forest, but Xiaogang stared blankly at the dangling pokeball. Xiaogang, don't be sad. Xiaoji comforted, following you voluntarily means that you two are very compatible. Look at Xiaoxia's reaching duck. Xiaoxia had a headache at that time, and now she has become Xiaogang. Xia's baby. Pikachu nodded in agreement. Under Xiaoji's guidance, Xiaogang put away the dangling pokeball with a complicated look on his face. After all, he had conquered it and he had to take responsibility. You can see the streets of Zijin City when you walk out of this forest. Xiaogang said confidently after regaining his strength. It's just that when Xiaoji and others walked out of the forest, they were not in the streets of Zijin City, but in a valley full of gravel. Sure enough, Xiaoji and others are not suitable for taking small paths. Taking small paths will only waste more time than taking the main road, because Xiaoji and others are either lost or on the lost road. Xiaoyao Xiaoxing squinted at Xiaogang. Xiaoxing asked, why can't you see the shadow of the city? Xiaogang scratched his head helplessly, don't tell me. I went the wrong way again. I hate it so much. Why do you always want to take sideways? If I had known it would be like this, I would have just taken the normal route. Xiaoyao sat on the ground and complained. At this time, several figures attracted the attention of Xiaoji and others, to be continued. Chapter 59 The Cold Turtle and the Valley of Steel. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Xiaoji and others saw an armored bird flying in the air. Below it were three little magnets that used blue electromagnetic waves to hang a cold turtle in the air, making the cold turtle very uncomfortable and struggling. Moreover, the cold turtle kept spitting out flames in an attempt to attack them to break the predicament, but unfortunately nothing was hit. Instead, it was hit very painfully by the high-speed stars of the armored bird. At this time, the little magnet monsters suddenly stopped emitting electromagnetic waves, causing the cold turtle to fall from a height. Oops! Xiaoji immediately ran towards the cold turtle, but when the little magnemites saw Xiaoji breaking into the valley, they immediately sent out a yellow current and attacked Xiaoji. Xiaoji! It's dangerous! Xiaogang and the other three exclaimed. The decision is yours, Thundermon. Wow! All the electricity was absorbed by the Thundermon, which has the characteristics of a lightning rod. Xiaoji took the opportunity to catch the cold turtle. Very good, let's deal with them next. Pikachu Thunder Beast, 100,000 volts. Eevee, Shadow Ball. Pikachu Woof by Pikachu and Thunderbolts Golden and Blue 100,000 volts defeated the little magnets, while the armored bird was hit by Eevee's Shadow Ball and lost the ability to fight. At the same time, Xiaogang and the others also ran over. Are you okay? Cold Turtle. Xiaoji put down the cold turtle and asked in concern, and at the same time put the Thunder Beast back into the Pokeball. The cold turtle immediately burst into tears, and sprayed out thick black smoke from his nostrils, immediately blackening the faces of the four Xiaoji. Ahem. Xiaoji and others coughed. At this time, a roar came from deep in the valley. While everyone was still wondering, the cold turtle was already running in the direction of the sound. What a fast speed! Xiaoji's eyes lit up, and then Xiaoji called on everyone to chase the cold turtle. After Xiaoji and others walked into the valley, Xiaoji relied on the power of the waveguide to follow closely behind the cold turtle. Boom! Xiaoji and others heard the sound and quickly speeded up their pace, only to see the cold turtle facing the armored bird and the magnemites below again. The cold turtle was fighting three little magnemites, while the armored bird was hovering above and preparing for a sneak attack. Xiaoji jumped down quickly and threw two Pokeballs. Thunder Beast, discharge. Come out, Fire Rat, spray cigarette. Woof! The blue lightning of the Thunder Beast interrupted the armored bird. Banka Fire Rock Rat's area-wide smoke spray eliminated the little magnet monsters. Knock the coal turtle took the opportunity to shoot out flames and kill the armored bird. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. Xiaoyao Xiaoxing immediately cheered. Xiaoyao asked strangely, why are there so many little magnets and armored birds here? Xiaojiang thought for a while, about this, if I guessed correctly, we should have accidentally entered the Valley of Steel. Xiaoxing also remembered, that's right. The Valley of Steel is the place that Miss Joy told us not to go near before entering the forest. Yes, she said that the Steel-type Pokémon living here have a very strong sense of territory. It will be very dangerous if we enter this place by mistake. Xiaojiang nodded and analyzed the current situation. In this case, I'm afraid the coal turtles also entered this place by mistake and were attacked by them. When Coal Turtle heard this, he nodded in agreement. What should we do? Xiaoji, do you want to turn back and choose a safer route? Xiaoxing asked. Now that we're here, of course we have to break through. Pika by Wolf Banka. Coal Turtle, come with us to break out of this valley. Xiaoji invited, with you, we will definitely succeed. That the Coal Turtle was immediately moved to tears and sprayed out thick black smoke from his nostrils. Xiaoji quickly used the waveguide defense this time to avoid being blackened. Everyone did not object and prepared to break through the Valley of Steel. At this time, the ground began to shake, and a huge steel snake appeared in front of everyone. Big Steel Snake, strength, early stage of the gym. Obviously, this big steel snake is the overlord of the Valley of Steel. Quantan the Coal Turtle looked at the big steel snake with war intent. Coal Turtle, do you want to listen to my command and defeat this big steel snake together? Xiaoji invited. Quantan the Coal Turtle nodded seriously. Coal Turtle, gender, male, attribute, fire, characteristics, sunshine, when appearing, the weather becomes sunny, strength, elite peak, moves, jet flame, overheat, smoke, shrink into shell, Tai Jing attribute, fire. Roar the big steel snake sprayed out a green dragon wave to attack. Coal Turtle, shrink into the shell. The Coal Turtle immediately put its body into the shell, and the dragon's wave hit the shell without causing any harm to the Coal Turtle. Xiaoji smiled slightly. This time, I was no longer confused by the turtle shell. Coal Turtle, spray flames. Knock the coal. A huge pillar of fire attacked the big steel snake, but the big steel snake did not dodge and hit the Coal Turtle with an iron tail. The attack is too high. Coal Turtle, flame wheel. This time, the big steel snake started to dig a hole and escape into the ground. Unfortunately, the Coal Turtle can't make earthquakes, otherwise the big steel snake would have to drink a pot. Coal Turtle, prepare to overheat. Kill the big steel snake as soon as it comes out. Quick Tan. Xiaoji used the waveguide to find the location of the big steel snake, and shouted, the Coal Turtle jumps up, then overheats and rushes down. Quantan the Coal Turtle jumped up without hesitation, avoiding the attack of the big steel snake. At the same time, it exploded with all its strength and hit the big steel snake with blazing white flames. Roar the big steel snake twisted its steel body in the fire element's ultimate move, bang. He fell down and lost the ability to fight. Duck the Coal Turtle started blowing smoke excitedly. Coal Turtle, if you don't mind, would you like to travel with me? Xiaoji invited, taking out a pokeball at the same time. Tan the Coal Turtle nodded again with tears in his eyes, sprayed out a large amount of black smoke, threw Xiaoji directly to the ground, put his head on the pokeball, and successfully conquered with a bang. The Coal Turtle is so easily moved. Xiaoxing said sharply. Okay. I have conquered the Coal Turtle. Xiaoji raised the elf ball, Pika. By then, the elf ball became smaller and teleported to the Oak Research Institute. That's amazing. It turns out there is such a way to subjugate. Xiaoyao's eyes were open today. It was the first time he saw this method of subjugation. The defeated big steel snake had already left with the little Magnemite and the armored bird, acquiescing to the fact that they were entering the Valley of Steel. After passing through the Valley of Steel, Xiaoji and others successfully found the right path and found that Violet City was close at hand. Xiaoji and others, who aimed at Xianghua City, returned to Zijin City again after a few days. To be continued. Chapter 60 Team Rocket returns, Thunder Beast. You are listening at novelfull.audio. It's great, we finally made it out. We're in the city. Xiaoyao cheered after entering Zijin City. Look over there. Xiaoxing seemed to have discovered something, pointing in one direction and cheering. I saw that there seemed to be a carnival being held in the square over there, and Xiaoji and others walked over. At this time, two people in doll costumes walked towards Xiaoji and the others and said enthusiastically, "Welcome. Let's all have fun together. The highest prize is a luxurious doll," he said while showing it to Xiaoji and others. "Wow, it's so cute." Xiaoyao looked at the fire chicken in front of him and liked it very much. Xiaoji looked at the two people in front of him and twitched his lips. It's been so long. Team Rocket. Team Rocket. X3. Really, I told you that it's impossible to deceive little ghost Meow Meow, but you still don't believe Meow Meow. Meow Meow walked out to Xiaoji and the others. Do you want to give it a try? Musashi Kojiro took off his disguise. Long time no see, little devils. Little girls. Since you, that's it, Meow. Sunancy, that Xiaogang was lost in thought, and suddenly he made a fist with one hand and hit the palm of the other hand. I said something seems to be missing recently. It turns out it's you. Team Rocket, that Xiaoyao Xiaoxing nodded in agreement. Their trip was much quieter without Team Rocket. Today is different from the past. Let me show you the results of our rocket's brutal special training. Come on, rice spoon snake and poisonous pink moth. That's right, go ahead. Desert Naya. It hurts so much over there. Rice spoon snake elite peak. Poisonous pink moth elite late stage. Desert Naya elite summit. Guoranwang, later stage of the gym. Then give it a try. Come on, thunder beasts and fire rock rats. Hunt swallowtail butterflies and get on the stage. Go, Fritus. The 8 Pokémon faced each other. Rice snake, sludge bomb. Poison moth, venom blast. Sure enough, get ready to punch back. Desert Naya, sun flame. Watching Team Rocket's attack, Team Rocket has indeed grown a lot. The level of each Pokémon has increased, and they have all learned powerful moves. Thunder Beast, 100,000 volts. Fire Rat, breathing fire. Hunting Swallowtail, silver whirlwind. Fritos, iron wall. Felitos set up a silver-white metal in front of many Pokémon. Wall and poison-type moves have no effect on steel-type moves, and Fritos' level is also very high, reaching the elite peak. So he blocked the attack effortlessly. The 3 attacks on the other side merged into one, and a huge pillar of fire was surrounded by blue electric current and silver whirlwind. Sun Nance. Sure enough, Wang still stood firm and countered the attack. Well done. Sure enough, Wang. The 3 members of Team Rocket praised. Sonins. As expected of the god of fruit, EV, hold on. Pikachu. Thunder Beast, 100,000 volts. Fire Rat, spray flames. Fritos, hold on. Hunting Swallowtail butterflies, fierce storm. With the defense of Ibrahimovic and Fritos, the attack was successfully blocked. As for Team Rocket, although there is a fruit god, Xiaoji has a skin god on his side. Team Rocket was blown away. What a disgusting feeling. Sunancy. This time we were defeated by 6 Pokémon. That's right, there are only 4 of us, so we will definitely succeed if we are prepared next time. That's right, Meow, what a great feeling. I didn't expect that after not seeing each other for a while, their strength has improved a lot. Xiaogang sighed. Yes, in fact, if Team Rocket behaves properly, they may be very talented trainers. Xiaoji and Xiaogang both shook their heads. With the loyalty of Team Rocket trio to Banmu, who knows who won't shed tears. I'm going to work hard too. Xiaoyao found that even Musashi's improvement was so great, so she had to speed up her strength improvement. Arriving at the Pokémon Center in Zijin City, Xiaoji and others met the gym trainer Tai Xian. At Tai Xian's invitation, Xiaoji decided to have a practice match with Tai Xian, and Xiaoyao also planned to have a practice match with Walt. Let's have a fight. Everyone came to the Zijin gym again and found that the Zijin gym had undergone major renovations. Xiaoyao couldn't help but shudder when he thought of the thrilling mechanism. Everyone came to the gym's battle arena from the side door. First, Walter's electric dragon battled with Xiaoyao's Xiangwei Meow. Surprisingly, Xiaoyao won. Xiangwei Meow's assistance was really full of unknowns, and after being used, the situation was reversed, allowing Xiangwei Meow to successfully defeat the electric dragon, and his strength was raised to the peak of ordinary. However, it is enough to prove that the tacit understanding between Xiaoyao and Xiangwei is very high. They trust each other, otherwise it will be difficult for Xiaoyao to come back. The next step is Tai Xian versus Xiaoji. Ha, Xiaoji, let's come over here, let's go Thunder Elf. Thunder. It's the Thunder Spirit. One of the evolved forms of Ibrahimovic. Xiao Xing looked at the Thunder Spirit excitedly and said. Xiaoyao took out the illustrated book and scanned it. Thunder Elf Elite Peak. Xiaoji. This is the EV I found near the power plant not long after you left. He just evolved into a Thunder Elf not long ago. Tai Xian laughed. Then it's up to you, Thunder Beast. Xiaoji sent out Thunder Beast. Now that Thunder Beast is about to evolve, he can just use this battle to gain the final experience. Oh. It's that Thunder Beast. Thunder Spirit, dig a hole. Both sides have lightning rod characteristics, so naturally it's a duel between non-electric Pokémon. A flash of lightning. Dodge. I saw the Thunder Elf appear from behind the Thunder Beast, and the Thunder Beast quickly dodged away. The reaction is really fast. Xiaoji. What about this move? Thunder Spirit, High-Speed Star. Thunder Beast, Flash of Lightning and Flame Fangs. I saw the Thunder Beast hit the high-speed stars, quickly approached the Thunder Elf, and bit the Thunder Elf with a big red flame tooth. Thunder. Thunder Beast, bite it to pieces. Thunder Elf, risk your life and charge. The Thunder Beast concentrated evil energy on its teeth and attacked, but the Thunder Elf did not move. Tai Xian also discovered the abnormality. Oh no. It's a cowering state, Thunder Elf. And the Thunder Elf has been crushed and defeated by the Thunder Beast. The Thunder Elf loses the ability to fight, the Thunder Beast wins, and the winner is Mr. Xiaoji. While Thunderman's body emits a blue-white light of evolution, and its size becomes larger. It has yellow hair and a blue body. Thundermon appears. Thunder Beast, Strength, Elite Peak, Moves, Destroy Light, Electric Field, Roar Loudly, Thunder. Congratulations. Xiaoji. Tai Xian congratulated. Thank you. Xiaoji shook hands with Tai Xian. Walter on the side suddenly said, I heard that you are going to participate in the Gorgeous contest, right? The Green Shade town ahead will hold the Pokémon Gorgeous contest in the near future. Really? Xiaoyao said in surprise. Xiao Xing took out the navigator to search for the route. We can also reach Chenghua City from Luyin Town. Okay. Then first go to Green Shadow Town to participate in the Pokémon contest, and then go to Chenghua City to challenge the gym. Xiaoji decided. Xiaoyao was the first to raise his hand in agreement. Afterwards, I said goodbye to Iron Spin Walter and went to the Pokémon Center to rest for a night and prepared to set off early the next morning. At the same time, Ash teleported Thunder Beast back and Cold Turtle over, to be continued.